Hi everyone. Okay, I hope this is working. I'm going to do a video, reading for you, and it's going to be for the 28th of December 2019 to the 4th of January 2020, the first of the new year coming in. So this is just going to be a general oracle card reading. I've just explained in a video previously that I won't be doing I won't be doing twin flame readings anymore, or at least not for a while. I have reasons for doing that, and I've explained it in a video I just uploaded before this, so you can check them out there. I'm not going to go over it again. Anyway, I may do one in the future, who knows, but it's open. So let's tune in and see what the energies are for this upcoming week. So we've just had Christmas, and now we are stepping forward into New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and a little bit post New Year's. So yeah, let's see what the energies are about and what this week will bring for you. So the first card to come out is to shake and be genuine. And I love it because I was just genuine and completely honest in my video before this, and that's exactly what it's all about. It's about being true to ourselves, being authentic, saying what we mean, okay, being ourselves. And I just did a quick reading on my page earlier, so you can go and check that out on New Beginnings or Lotus Healing Taz. I'll put the links below after the video. But I was saying how the last decade has been about finding out who we are, what it means to be us in this world, okay, what we're bringing forward, what our gifts are, what our challenges are, and all of what makes us us, okay. We've been finding that out for the last decade, and now the next decade is about stepping out into the world, showing ourselves and being authentic and true for who we are. So we've had to find it, and we've had to be confident in who we are, okay, before we can step out and say to the world, I'm here, this is me, okay. So that's what it's all about the next decade, and so this is a perfect card to start with that, okay. Be genuine. Now more than ever, it's important to be yourself, okay. You cannot go around pretending to be someone else. You cannot go around thinking, oh, I need to behave this way, so I better behave that way, okay. This is about being authentic and true to who you are. Be genuine. I believe that if you're ingenuine, people will see through it. So it's only going to hurt you in the long run. So this is really about being truthful and authentic with ourselves and showing that to the world. So I love it. I love that card to start with. Our next one is to sway, find comfort. So we need to just find comfort. I think this week has been really challenging for so many people. Christmas is never an easy time. I really miss the days when I was so excited for Christmas and could not wait to get up and open presents and then go to another family member and open presents. To wake up on Christmas and know that you don't even have one present waiting for you is not fun. But that's just a challenge that I'm going through in the last 8 years. And that's okay. That's just part of it. And for me, my challenge has been about being individual, being isolated, okay. I've had to cut ties with friends, family, because I've needed to. They were abusive. I had to get rid of them out of my life, and I've made the way for hopefully new people to come in, but I've been in this transition zone. Oh, sorry, that just went off. Been in this transition zone where they haven't come in yet. and that's fine. But Christmas for so many people is challenging. It's sometimes the first Christmas when you may have lost a loved one. I know my next door neighbour, I talked to her the other day. She's going through it really badly. You know, for a lot of people that happens, first Christmas without a loved one, and it's really sad. Maybe it's not the first time, but you still really miss them. There's arguments, families, the stresses of it all, of trying to provide presents. I know, as a single mum of 3, that is a real challenge for me, a real struggle, and I had to get help this year to do so. So that happens. It's stressful life, you know. Yeah, so I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry, but yeah, anyway, you get the picture. It's challenging this time of year for so many people for so many reasons. And, you know, to go back to being a child when you didn't always know is sometimes, you know, a wish that we have. But the card, Find Comfort, is about, sorry, I'm getting used to this video. Used to doing it on my phone. So on the computer, I'm a little bit different. But yeah, so if you're needing to find comfort, find something that brings you joy this week. A lot of people, I have talked to so many people, have had an exhausting year. It has been so quick. It has just flown. I can't believe a year has passed. And so many things have been on. So many people are just absolutely exhausted. And if you think about all the energy transitions we've been doing as well, on top of the normal life, there's no wonder all the upgrades that we are physically feeling drained and exhausted, because we have gone through a lot this year as humans on this planet. And I think that, yeah, just life on top of that, it's just exhausting. So I guess that's also coming into being genuine and being real with ourselves. You know, this find comfort. Okay, so speak up. If you need to take a rest, it's okay to take a rest. If you need to miss someone's barbecue because you are just exhausted, then take that rest. Okay, it's about finding time, that you can take to enjoy this time of year, because you deserve to enjoy this time of year. So do what you need to do. Be genuine and real to yourself. Okay, if you're not feeling it, and if you're feeling exhausted and you just want to stay at home and rest, just stay home and rest. Okay, take that comfort, take that ease, because at the end of the day, you need to find what makes you happy, and sometimes that's disappointing others, and that can be hard. But that's what I feel we are shifting away from, is doing things for others at the detriment to ourselves. And it's not about being selfish. It's selfish because we're putting ourselves first, but I don't think it'll be at the detriment to other people. It may seem like it to start with, that we're taking this time. How will that affect them? But I think by being true to who you are and being whole and real with yourself, it's not being selfish, and it will cause a ripple effect, and everyone will just start taking care of themselves a bit better. So that's what's important. And it's not about ultimately hurting someone just to spite them. It's about doing what is right for you in a heart-centered way. So with love. So be genuine and real with yourself, and find that comfort if you need it. Yeah, so slow down. Sorry, I shut the curtains because it was getting dark. Oh, sorry, it was so bright, and now it's getting dark, so just open a little bit. So slow down. Again, backing up that message of slowing down. Okay, let's go to another deck. Now, in my drawers. So I'm taking it very easy and chilled at the moment. I know this is probably a bit more relaxed than what I've been doing previously, but this is who I am now. So a card that just came up from the fairies is environmental awareness, and how appropriate is that for now with all the media attention on it. A little fact that people might not know is that I actually studied environmental science 14 years ago. So for me, this card is like, yeah, of course, you know. But I feel like the general population now is finally starting to wake up, and it's taken a lot. A year ago, not even a year ago, people voted for our current Prime Minister, and he had no desire to change things for the environment. If you read in the theories and conspiracy theories, not that I'm big in that, but, you know, all this cloud seeding and things that is just happening without our knowledge, and causing so much in the way of chemicals and adding to these fires right now. If you want to do some research, go and find out about it. I feel that he is complacent because of all of that happening, and he knows that that's happening, but he's not sharing it. So I feel that that's why he wasn't concerned about the environment, because he thought he was mitigating it. Take what you will from that, but I feel like the general public are now starting to awaken into more of an awareness around the environment, and it's really becoming concerning for them. And so many people, unfortunately, here in Australia have been devastated by so many fires, and it's just horrific. It really is, and I am sorry that this has had to happen. And hopefully, I really do hope it ends right now and doesn't continue. Yeah, I don't want to get into the debate. Being trained in environmental science, yes, global warming is not a new phenomenon. It's been happening for millions of years. We're overdue for an ice age, but before the ice age happens, it needs to warm up, and then that triggers the ice age. So it is a natural process, but I do believe that people have contributed to the detriment of the environment as well. So there's a bit of both involved there. So anyway, I don't want to get political, but some reason that's coming out. But anyway, maybe I need to speak my truth here. The other card for us is detoxification. And yeah, after Christmas, a lot of people overindulge. But again, that's not really what I'm feeling. Again, I'm feeling on the the environmental chemicals that are in our systems that we're exposed to. Detox. Okay, go get a water filter. Filter your water you drink. Buy organic foods. Live healthily. Try and there's so many chemicals that are in our skincare, our environmental cleaners in the house, our food, our water. Okay, I think it's really time people started becoming aware a bit more about what is actually happening and what they're putting into their bodies. And I feel like this is just a natural process. So the whole energies of the universe are up-leveling. We are up-leveling as human beings. And to support that up-leveling and energetic shift, we need to clear out heavy metals, chemicals from our bodies. Our bodies cannot function at that higher level and stay at that higher level if we're still feeding our body with chemicals and contaminants. So this could be a general message for you this week, just to be mindful of what you're eating, you know, not to overindulge, but to also probably going into the new decade, pay attention to what you're eating and what you're consuming, what you're bringing into your body and your home. It's really time to believe. Okay, a lot of people don't want to hear it. A lot of people shut it off and say, you know, oh, someone else can deal with that, or it's happening to someone else. Okay, but we need to start making those steps to look after our own selves. And I am not a big, oh my gosh, I am not someone who is controversial and out there shouting from the rooftops to do things. I hate confrontation. I'm someone who hides away. Don't talk to me. I don't want to get involved. So for this to be coming out and for me to be saying this is really unlike me. So I hope I don't offend anyone, but just be mindful of it, okay? Take it on board. What's your impact? How are you reducing your plastic use in your house? Are you walking towards zero waste, or are you really don't care? Are you looking at growing your own food, being organic, having filtered water? Are you, you know, consuming, buying new things all the time? Or are you taking a step back and going, hang on, this isn't sustainable and I need to alter what I do? These are just things that are coming up this week. So I really feel that we're shifting energies, and of course we are. We've got the eclipse and things as well. So please don't be offended by what I'm saying. I'm not trying to start a war or offend anyone, but you know, the environment's been my passion all my life. I've loved getting out in nature, and so much so that I went and studied it for a career. So it's always been there for me, and we need to take care of it. But ourselves, we are an environment in ourselves. We have microorganisms, cells, structures, energies. We are a microclimate. So you need to take care of it. What comes in, what goes out, it's all a system. Okay, so you need to be mindful of that system. And so many of us are awakening to it. And if you're just on the verge thinking, well, maybe there's something to this, maybe, then just think about it a bit more and be mindful. These cards are telling you that, yes, you're on the right track. Okay, keep thinking that way. Keep changing little by little. Okay, because that's all it is. We're not saying you have to go out and, I don't know, change everything all at once. It's just a little step here, a little step there, and things will change for you. So, and it's confirmation, okay? It's confirmation just to take those little steps. Okay, this is not where I thought this reading was going to go for this week. Just thinking which deck, sorry guys. I'm going to go with the Goddess cards at the moment. The Goddesses are strong right now around us, the Goddess energy. And I just segued to something again. But this female energy is rising on the planet, the feminine, our world's going to become more in balance, okay, and that's a good thing, a very good thing. Is that better? So, yeah, our world's shifting, definitely, and the Goddess energies are here to support that shift as well. And men are up-leveling. You know, you're going to meet us, and it's going to be equal. There's no more out of balance anymore, and I just love that. I feel excited by that. Men are going to up-level in a huge way. So they need to. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Nematona. I can't get this right, sorry. So create an altar, connect with a power place. Sacred space. You need to create a sacred space to connect in with your own intuition, with the divine. Especially this week as we cross the borders from the last decade into the new. Okay, it's about honouring where we've been the last decade, and it's about honouring where we're going to go. So creating that sacred space, that time to sit and be with yourself, to honour your journey over the last 10 years. Because we need to acknowledge and accept where we've been so that we can move forward. And for some of us, it's been a hell of a ride, I'll tell you, this last decade. A lot of shifts, so many people, so much has shifted in this world in the last 10 years, so much. So we're going to honour that this week, and I ask you to honour that this week. Create a divine space where you can honour, connecting with yourself, and thank and acknowledge yourself for all the way that you've come in this last decade. And look forward to the next. Create that space to honour in the new as well. So what else? What other messages are there? Letting go. Oh, it's a bit dark, sorry guys. No, it's not going to show up. It's the dark card. Letting go. Letting go of the illusions that once were. That's what I heard. So we're letting go of the illusions that we once held high. Things that were important to us once are no longer going to be important to us in the new year. So allow that to happen. Allow that letting go. You may have lost people in your life, friendships, loved ones. You may have lost situations. You may have thought you were on track A and suddenly found yourself on track B. And that's okay. So you need to honour that and let go of where you thought you would be and honour where you are. Oh, sorry. So let go of any fears for the coming future. What will be, will be. I am getting the sense that the next 10 years are going to be amazing. So there's been a lot of fear in the last 10 and a lot of fear coming out. So we've been releasing that and letting that go. And not just individually, but as a whole, as a planet. But what that's done, because it's been a lot of negativity around in the media, it's created a fear in some about the next 10 years, at least. And I'm being told not to let go of that fear, because the next 10 years are going to be amazing. And I really get that sense that we're going to sit back and go, wow, did that just happen? Did all of that really good stuff just happen? Has this shifted so much that I'm finally in such a great place? So yeah, so let go of all your fears and your worries about the last decade and taking that into the next. No, not going to happen. You're going to have a brilliant next couple of 10 years. So this was supposed to be a reading for this week, but it's turning into much more than that, which is fine. So what else? Let's go with the life purpose cards and see what's coming up for us. Again, let go. Are you serious? Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Okay, so maybe that's some people out there are considering what to do, to hold on to a situation or a person or to let go. And you're being told in 2 consecutive cards to let go. Oh dear, so that's a very strong message. Okay, let go. Let go. What will be, will be. Okay, I heard that the first time and I've heard it again. So obviously didn't make that clear enough. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. That's individual. Maybe you're carrying fears. Maybe you're carrying a loved one that you are undecided about. Do you let go of them? Your partner? Do you stay? Do you go? Let go. I'm not saying jump on that bandwagon and shut them out the door, but let go of the need to know what to do. Let go of the fear. Let go of the unknowing. Let go of the impatience. Let go of the having to have an answer. Okay, Spirit's asking you just to let go. Let go of your fears, your thoughts, your worries. Just let go and send them off with love, and what will be will be. Okay, so I'm not saying go and tell your partner no right now. I'm saying just let go of everything and it will sort itself out. It will become very clear in the next few days what you're going to do. Even weeks for some. Okay, so it's about accepting, surrendering, and allowing to happen what needs to happen. And that's what they're asking you to do, just to let go right now. So perhaps you're wondering about a job, about money, and Spirit's saying let go. So just enjoy being in the moment right now. Enjoy being who you are. Surrender to what is. We need to accept what is. In order for it to transform, you need to accept what is. So Spirit is very strongly asking you to accept what is right now, to surrender, to have patience. Let go. Let go of the outcome. It will be made very clear very soon. And this worrying and holding on to that and trying to come up with a solution is just creating barriers for you. So Spirit is very strongly saying let go. It's got a plan, definite plan, and I feel over New Year's things will sort out. Things will just naturally happen and sort themselves out as we cross over from this decade to the next. It's like they don't want us to carry that fear and that anxiety across to the next decade. So we're being asked to leave it behind. Because this is the beginning of a new decade. And you want to be clear as you can, a clean slate as you can, surrendered, opening, trusting to the universe, so that the very best can come into you. So let go of your grief, let go of your anxiety, let go of your worry, and allow what's going to happen to happen. So that's why they told me twice, because I didn't quite get the message across. Okay, is there another card? What else is happening right now? Speaker. See, this come up on my page too. And it says, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So we're being told right now to be authentic. to speak up for who we are, to say who we are, what we feel. To speak our truth, be genuine. That's what they're asking us to do, and that's what's going to happen in the new year. I got before that the past 10 years have been about finding ourselves and finding out who we are and what's true to ourselves and everything that it means to be us. And then the next 10 years was about blossoming and finding that truth and showing it to the world. So for now, we've found our truth. We've found out who we were, and it was some big, hard lessons for a lot of us. And then the next 10 years will be about speaking that and bringing that into the world, speaking our truth, being who we are, who we're meant to be here, serving who we're meant to serve, and stepping into that power and that authentic self. So that's really what the next decade's about, and that's what they're telling us they're going to bring in. So it's very exciting, actually. I'm really excited about that. Okay, what else is the new year going to bring in for us? Is there anything else? Creative expression. Yeah, see, this comes back to knowing ourselves, doesn't it? Because if we can't know ourselves, if we don't know ourselves, how on earth do we bring that into the world? So it's about having built that foundation, and now we're going to bring that into the world. But how do we do that? And that's about finding our way forward. Being who we are, being our own truth, and bringing that into the world is that creative expression. So no individual is alike. Everyone is different. Damn pesky fly. And see, I don't know if you can see because it's gone a bit dark. Wrong way. But there's lots of butterflies in her angel wings. I like butterflies and transformation. And then there's waves on the stone. So it's about cycles. So yeah, we've been through a big cycle the last 10 years, finding who we are. And now it's about reaping in what we've already sown with the waves and the cycles. So we've laid the foundations, and now it's about standing tall and strong in who we are, finding a way to express that to the world, but then also bringing back in what we've worked so hard for the last 10 years. And so this is really, this week is a time of transformation and of change. So we've gone from one decade to the next, and it's a cocooning this week. Okay, so we're about to, last decade we were like the caterpillar, and now we're in that cocoon, and we're going to step out and be that butterfly next year. So I love that. Okay, one more card from here. Yeah, listen and be relaxed wanted to come out. So don't be fearful of what's going to happen. So some of you may be worried because I said let it go and you're trying to make a decision. So don't worry about that. Just be relaxed, be yourself, and let things unfold. Listen to your own inner guidance. Listen to your spiritual guides. Listen to the messages that you get, the little messages like a feather from nature. The key is not to stress, not to add worry, not to add fear to what's going to happen. Just be relaxed. Be chilled. Go to the beach. Yeah, just what will be will be. That's what I keep getting through this whole reading. What will be will be. So don't add your fears and your worries to it. Just let it come. Let it come. Surrender to the process. Know that you've put in the 10 years of hard work, and now you've just got to let it come. Be open to receiving and let it come. So be relaxed. Don't stress. Don't put too much fear and anxiety into it. If relationships are meant to fall apart, that's what's going to happen. Don't worry about it, okay? Because it will make it harder. If you're going to lose a loved one, you're going to lose a loved one, okay? But you can't be in fear that you might lose that person, because it would just make the transition harder. You might not have a job right now. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Let it go, because an opportunity that's meant for you will come up for you. Okay, so don't worry about it. Yeah. I am just getting this really cruisy vibe, and I've been getting it the whole reading, and I've been sitting back like, yeah. Like almost a Jamaican. Yeah, she's right, mate. Like, she's chilled. Don't worry. Just feeling very chilled, relaxed, easygoing. And that's the vibe they want for us this week. Just be present in the moment. Enjoy the moment for what it is. Listen to your body. Listen to your own inner guidance. Okay, if it's telling you to rest, rest. If it's saying, hey, go out and do this right now, go out and do that. You will know. And more than ever, we need to be in ourselves and listening to ourselves. And I know you guys can do that, and I know that you will. And I don't need to tell you. So I just let it go. Let it go. What will be will be. Okay. Remember to find those little ways to detox your environment. Your food, your water, chemicals. Get rid of excess stuff you have in your house that's cluttering everything up. Okay, so maybe you've been meaning to clean out a room. Go and do it. Now's the perfect time to do it. Let go of those old energies, okay, and that allows space for the new ones to come in. So I'm going to leave it there. I do have a special on this week for $55, which gives you an overview reading of the next year. So if you want to jump on board with that, that's only open for the next few days. I was just doing it over Christmas, and I've decided to extend it. So if you want your own personal reading for what the year's going to bring, jump on board. If you, I've got offered a 2-hour reading, which I'll do privately and then send you the link, is a reading for every single year for the next decade. And that's through my Acuity link, my scheduling app. So if you go to either of my Facebook pages and you go to the book now, it'll be in there. I think it's $2.99 for 2 hours or more worth of work, going through every year, the whole overview for you for the decade, and what each year is bringing forward for you in terms of love, finances, career, the major themes for you for that decade. So if you want that, jump on board, because that's going to be a cracker, and you'll get to keep that. I'll also do with it like a PDF. So I may send the video link, or I might just with the whole reading, but I'll also do a PDF of everything, so you can keep that for easy reference throughout the decade. So lots of things there. I'm also got like healing your blocks and soul sessions, where we go through a meditation, and I'll discover what's blocking you in one of your chakras, and we'll clear that away for you, a limiting belief, a fear, something energetic that you need to let go of. I love doing my soul sessions. They are so powerful and so worth it. And I have on there not just one session, but you can book 3 or 5 at a discounted price to help you really clear everything you need to clear. And then also through my Etsy page, I do have 2 meditations already available. One's they're clearing your 10 chakras. So we have 10 chakras. Well, we have more than 10 chakras, but we have the 7 main ones most people know about. And then I've included 3 external chakras in our energy field to also clear. And that's there through my Etsy page. And that works wonderfully. So that's a great tool for you to get on board with for this upcoming year. Another one that's on there is my focus meditation. So if you're feeling distracted and you've got so much going on and you don't know what to do, my other focus meditation will help calm you down and calm that for you. So they're just a few things of what I'm offering. Stay tuned because I do have more coming up in the works. I will try and get on more on my YouTube channel here and do more readings. I do feel like I'm going in a different direction. As yet, exactly where, I'm not 100% certain. So stay tuned. I could still do a twin flame reading once in a while, but as I said previously, that's not my main focus at the moment. I don't want to feed that that codependence of people. We all need love and support, and I totally get it. But I don't want to be in that heaviness for my own personal reasons. I don't want to be in that all the time. And so I don't want to be doing readings just because of that. But I will do some. So it'll be interesting, but we'll see. I might do one to see what's happening generally for the year. Let me know if you're interested in that, and I'll see what I can do. Because if there's interest there, I'll still do a few, but I'm not going to make that my main focus. My main focus is shifting. But I love to have you on the journey with me. There's a lot of different things coming up, and I've got some courses that I've downloaded, channeled, that I need to actually get out of my head and write, or ebooks, or so there's a lot of stuff I'm working on in the background, and I will do that with you. But for now, like my deck of cards, I still haven't published them. I know people, they're still there, and actually I've been using them even more lately, even though I'm not on the twin flame sort of journey all the time. It's not just for twin flames, and I'm using them for everyday readings, and they're just incredible. So if you want to donate to help that, I would so appreciate it. I need to get them published. They're written out. I did do my Patreon site to try and get that money happening, but that fell flat. So that's okay. Obviously not the time for it. So, but yeah, I thank you all for being here, and I hope that reading's helped you. It got a bit deep and heavy there. Not where I expected it to go at all. But I think it has a lot of meaning, and well, it does have a lot of meaning, and Spirit really wanted me to tell you to let it go, because it brought out 2 consecutive cards saying that. So let it go. And I will speak to you soon. Thank you so much for being here, and I send you all my love and blessings. Happy New Year, guys, and happy new 2020. Love you. Bye.